We spend so much time talking about how to just get through the day, but what about thriving after it's all done? We're going to talk about fueling your life after. That's after the workout, after the big project, after the daily grind. How do you get consistent performance without the burnout? All right, let's dive in. So, let's be honest for a second. Think about your morning. I mean, really think about it. When that alarm clock goes off, what's the very first thing you feel? Is it a bit of a groan? Some stiffness? That feeling of, ugh, here we go again? What about that first step out of bed? Just hold that thought. Okay, now let's paint a totally different picture. Imagine this morning instead. Your feet hit the floor and there's nothing. No groaning, no stiff knees. It's just this feeling of pure explosive energy. It's not just about waking up, it's about feeling this incredible freedom in your body, this vitality, like you are ready to launch into your day. That is the feeling we're chasing. So, what's the difference between that groggy, stiff morning and the energized one? Well, for a lot of us, it comes down to this giant gap between what our bodies are desperately asking for and what we're actually giving them. And here's the conflict, right on the screen. See, on one hand, your body is this amazing machine that's craving a whole rainbow of complex, plant-based micronutrients. These are like the tiny spark plugs for everything, repair, energy, you name it. But on the other hand, our modern diets, they often give us processed foods that create these huge nutritional gaps. And those gaps, they show up as stiffness, that afternoon fatigue, and just total burnout. This is exactly the problem that the Proactive Wellness Company is built to solve. And this is the solution. So simple. Juice Plus is literally designed to be the bridge over that gap. It works by delivering concentrated nutrition from plants to help you close the distance between what you know you should eat and what you actually manage to eat day in and day out. It's like finally giving your cells the information they've been starving for. Okay, so it's not just about filling a void, right? It's about what actually happens inside your body when you give it the right tools. So let's get into the science of how your body uses this kind of nutrition to recover and really perform at its best. First up, let's talk about that freedom of movement we mentioned, that feeling of just moving without thinking about it. The Juice Plus Omega Blend is a total game changer here. It gives you a full spectrum of omegas, but here's the key. They're sourced directly from plants like algae and seeds, not from fish. This is so important because it's a cleaner, more sustainable way to get those fatty acids that are absolutely crucial for lubricating your joints and keeping inflammation in check. Next, I want you to think of this as your body's own personal firefighting crew. See, every time you work out or just have a stressful day, your body creates something called oxidative stress. It's just a natural byproduct of living. Well, these fruit, vegetable, and berry blends, we're talking concentrated nutrition from over 30 different plants. They basically flood your system with antioxidants to put out those little fires, protect your cells, and seriously speed up your recovery time. And finally, let's talk about fuel. You know that dreaded mid-afternoon slump where you just hit a wall? Well, this is how you end it. We're talking about high-quality plant-based protein and fiber from 14 different plants. That combination is the one-two punch for building and repairing your muscles and tissues while also supporting your gut health, which, let's face it, is the engine for pretty much everything else. Now, here's the really crucial part. These aren't just a random collection of products. They're designed to work together. It's a simple, daily system that nourishes your body from the ground up, starting at the cellular level. And this really sums up the whole philosophy. The foundation is built on real, plant-based, whole food ingredients. It's all vegan-friendly, it's all certified for the highest quality and safety, and maybe most importantly, it's all backed by a staggering amount of clinical research. This is a system you can really, really trust. And that might just be the most important part of this whole conversation. You absolutely do not have to take my word for it, or anyone else's. The effectiveness of Juice Plus is proven with gold standard independent scientific research. Just let that number sink in for a minute. Over 40 peer-reviewed scientific publications. Now, this isn't some company blog post. We're talking about studies that have been picked apart, scrutinized, and validated by independent experts in the field before being published in respected medical and scientific journals. That's the highest level of credibility you can get, period. And the research isn't just happening in a test tube. Since 1995, there have been 33 human clinical trials. This is about seeing what happens in real people, with real lives and real blood tests to show real measurable benefits. It's proof that it actually works in the real world. Now, for anyone who's an athlete or just as serious about their fitness, this is massive. The NSF certified for sports seal means every batch is tested for over 290 substances that are banned by major athletic organizations. It's an ironclad guarantee of purity and safety. It means what's on the label is exactly what's in the product and nothing else. So when you pull it all together, what you get is this incredible foundation of trust. I mean, think about it. Juice Plus is the most researched brand name nutritional product on the entire planet. It's recommended by doctors and health professionals. It's got the NSF certification for purity. It's certified gluten-free, and it's non-GMO project verified. Every single one of these checkmarks represents a deep commitment to quality. Okay, so if that feeling we talked about, that explosive energy, that effortless recovery, if that's something that resonates with you, here's how you can take that next step on your own path to wellness. You know, the best way to get started is just to have a conversation. You can reach out directly to Helene Matthews at 858-208-5109. She's amazing and can answer any questions you have and really help you figure out what makes the most sense for you and your goals. Or, hey, if you'd rather just look around online first, you can visit her website. You can explore all the products and even dive into the research for yourself right there. And for just a ton of great, broader information on health, wellness, fitness, and beauty, you should definitely check out naturesmart.us. It's a fantastic resource for your whole wellness journey. Which brings us right back to where we started. This is about so much more than just surviving your day. It's about actually thriving. It's about having the energy and the freedom for your life after all the daily demands are met. So, the only question left is, are you ready to fuel yours?